Hello friends, happy new year, happy 2024. I am sitting down and making my writing goals for 2024. I already did it on like a spreadsheet, but I'm actually for the first time making a Kanban board, which I've been doing Sarah Cannon's HP90 course for the past year, and yet I never made the Kanban board part until now. So I already made a Kanban board for my husband and I for like our family goals, and this one is specifically just going to be writing and like a little bit of YouTube. So let's get to it. I'm so excited. And the first thing I'm going to start with is my word of the year, which last year my word of the year was committed, because I wanted to be like committed to YouTube, committed to my writing, committed to becoming an author, and I definitely did that. But I also think that that word allowed me to overcommit. I became a small business owner and started my own little bookish shop and created a bunch of merchandise and did a bunch of custom orders for family and friends, which was so fun. But I really overcommitted to all those goals and did not really finish any of them. That wasn't good. So going into 2024, I have a very different mindset of what I want. So my word of the year is, it's technically a phrase, and it's main character. So the difference that I want to happen in 2024 versus 2023 is in 2023, I felt like I was very reactionary and that things happened to me. And in 2024, I want to be making things happen. I want to be the driver of the plot in my own life, and so main character felt very, I don't know, perfect. So main character is my word of the year, and to me it's like that will be the question that I filter a lot of things through. Like, would the main character of the story do this? Like, does it move them towards their goal? Does it move me towards my goal? Which this year my number one goal is publishing my book, which I feel like is what I've said for multiple years in a row, but this is the year that it will happen because I actually have like the tools in place to get it done, which is exciting. So book is number one. My only other goal for the year is YouTube related. It is literally just to publish 26 YouTube videos for the entire year, which is only 2 YouTube videos a month. So I chose 2 videos a month because in the past I have tried to do every single week, and at some point something happens, I get sick, family emergency comes up, and I miss a week or 2, and then I get like so stressed that I don't know, I just get stressed that it's not like every week. I just stopped posting. And so 26 videos, like having 26 topics to talk about, is super easy to me. I would like to post more, but 2 a month is going to be like the goal, and I feel like that is achievable. So I'm going to try that and hopefully stick to it. So that is it. That's the only like expectation I have. I have like mini goals throughout the year, that like one with YouTube is like to reach 1,000 subscribers, because that's just my next, like one of my next milestones. So those are like the big ones: publish my book and reach 1,000 subscribers. Let's get into this Kanban board, because I have a huge spreadsheet in front of me where I basically have every single possible task to publish my books and to publish the 26 YouTube videos all laid out, and I'm gonna do them in different color post-it notes and stick them on my Kanban board.
Coming, I can feel it. The breeze brings goosebumps to my skin. Tonight the whiskey feels stronger.
Okay, so now that I'm gonna start writing out each little task on my Kanban board, so the blue is for writing and the like peach color is for YouTube. Is kind of how I broke it down, and I'm gonna just divide them in half. The top part is for the task to be done, and then the bottom is the completed. So I just wanted to show you my spreadsheet that I made. I have this beautiful little spreadsheet that my dad helped me make because he's a project manager. He thought this would be helpful for me, and it is helpful for sure. I think now that I've started working on the actual like dates and stuff, there was like some stuff I need to do before I got into this, but here's what it looks like. Here's a blank one. We start with like how many tasks need to be done, the task to complete, the start date, the end date, and then I have it programmed with like a formula to say how long that would take. So it's been pretty easy to see. So Right now, the past couple days, I've been rewriting the first chapter of my Mailman Characters book, and so far it's taken me 5 days because I didn't rewrite the chapter. I freaking started a whole new one. Anyways, I've changed this plan up, but it's on Excel, so you can change it. So these are all of my tasks here. I have so many. So then I have non-writing tasks: purchasing a cover for my book, sending out art copies, planning a launch party, all that kind of like fun stuff. Extra stuff. There's like a whole bunch of different things I have on there. I want to create an LLC and have a publishing company for my writing first off. And yeah, so those are all my non-writing. I got like a million non-writing tasks here. I'm going to put them all together, but I'm basically only going to put a little bit bigger milestones on here. And so this is publish my first book, yay. I'm going to break down the task, but more like the completed. So like second draft completed, having it critiqued, having my full manuscript reviewed, like a little bit bigger tasks, because it's so broken out on my Excel spreadsheet, if that makes sense. So I don't really need like everything duplicated, but the bigger goals I want to be able to move and like work towards them in a more visual way that the Kanban board lets you do than this. So yeah, let's get started.
If only I could finish something, run straight through to the end, close a chapter dignified. Damn girl, you did it again. But will it ever be enough when I'm bent on trying to keep it tough? Will I ever settle down, happy with the here and now? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? If only I could build a tower, pierce right through the clouds, saxophones at every hour. Who hasn't heard of me now? Then will I have had enough of trying to keep myself real tough? Will I ever settle down, steady even when it gets loud? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? When will it ever be enough? Ever be enough? Ever be enough? If only I could find a way.
I finished. I don't know why that's so bright, but I finished this finally. This side is, oh my gosh. This side over here is all of my YouTube videos, and broke it down into 2 sticky notes per video. So filming it and editing and posting. So every month has 4 sticky notes, which literally used all of the sticky notes, which is kind of crazy. And then my writing one, I think we're done, but I'm gonna have to go back through and double check it. But now that I'm like doing this, I think this is the full year. I think I'm going to make just this quarter and make that really quick and just like show you when I'm done, because this is like way too overwhelming for me to actually be productive with it, I feel like. So I think if I just have one that's literally just like the videos for like July, the videos for January, February, March, and the tasks that I plan to get done in January, February, March for my book, that'll be like really visually helpful for me to move them down. Yeah, this has been fun. It took a really long time to write all these little post-its out, but I'm excited to visually like be able to see it like moving from top to bottom. I think that'll be really motivating. So I'm gonna do the quarter one really quick and then show you when I'm done. I have finished my Q1 goals list, and they're separated. Pink is YouTube, and this bluey periwinkle color is my writing and book. And I broke it up into January, February, and March for the goals. This feels so great, so much better than the crazy board for having my whole 2024 goals. Like, look at all those. That's way too many things. This is much better. It's broken down into months. I know exactly when I need to do things. I have a spreadsheet with the dates on it. It's great. Guys, this is so exciting. I'm really excited for 2024. I'm excited for it to be the year that I publish my book. And please tell me all of your writing goals, life goals, whatever you want to tell me down in the comments so we can just kind of like all cheer for each other to finish our writing and projects. I'm really excited. I have a lot of fun stuff coming up in the next 3 months about getting this book done and getting it published this year. So I'm pumped. It is so much work though. I'm gonna have to be working a lot on this and really just like nose to the grindstone this first quarter. Like everything else is not as hard, but the first quarter, really just taking this draft 2 and making it like way better. Draft 2 is just really hard for me. To transform draft 2 into draft 3, I get really stuck on that. So that is what this quarter is all about, turning it into a readable book, even if it's not great. I did make myself like I'll have to share it with you guys, but basically it's like a printout of my writing process so that I can follow along and make sure I'm clicking through like each step of like the refinement and like editing process of things that I know I need to do, because I get really stuck on like the nitty-gritty things, which are just not what I should be doing during draft 2, which is the problem, which is why I stay on a draft for so long. I am like trying to make it this beautiful, perfect, readable book right away, and then I just really don't make a lot of progress, because if I change anything later on, then all of a sudden I have to go back to the beginning where I made it beautiful and I like what I wrote and it's just so great and like, you know, whatever, how I feel about it in the moment, then all of a sudden like that doesn't work and I have to keep editing it and it's just so slow. So I started using Word, like it needs to be done but not pretty, and then like telling myself which drafts are the drafts that I get to make it pretty, because that's my favorite part, is like making the wording just like beautiful, finding the right word and like making sure that I love everything about it. And that is not draft 2 to draft 3. Draft 2 to draft 3 is just a complete story with no plot holes. That's it. So yeah, so I hope your January is going well, your new year, and that you accomplish everything you've wanted to. I'm hoping this is a great year for all of us, and that we just get everything done we want to. So yeah, so thanks for watching this video. I have one more writing editing vlog before I submit my chapters to Critique Circle, which was in a past video, to get some feedback. So look out for that. That'll be the next video, is a writing vlog. Then I will be submitting it and getting feedback and telling you about that whole experience. I'm really excited to share that. So have a wonderful week, and I think I mentioned it earlier, but I'm going to be doing only 2 uploads a month, so I'll see you in my next upload. Have a wonderful day. Bye!